In the months before President Moon was elected, progress in Korea's state affairs came to a standstill, while in terms of diplomacy, the issues kept piling up. As our Hwang Ho-jun reports, starting today, President Moon is sending special envoys off to several key countries, each with an important mission to get the country's diplomatic affairs back on track.
One by one, President Moon's special envoys are leaving to their assigned countries, to four major powers, and to the European Union. As one of the first delegates, lawmaker Moon Hee-sang of the ruling Democratic Party of Korea headed to Tokyo Wednesday morning, where he's widely expected to meet with some of Japan's top leaders, including even Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. His mission is expected to focus on bilateral issues between Seoul and Tokyo. Ties between the two neighboring countries have deteriorated since Japan called back its ambassador and consul general in protest against a statue in Busan that symbolizes the Korean women who were sexually enslaved by the Japanese military during World War II. The diplomats returned in April after a 3-month absence, but not because the issue was resolved. It wasn't. Meanwhile, off to Washington is Hwang Ho-jun. He's currently the chairman of the Korean Peninsula Forum and also previously served as South Korea's ambassador to the U.S.
Because I'm traveling as the president's special envoy, I work based on his directives. The key to this trip will be reaffirming the South Korea-US alliance and holding in-depth discussions on how to resolve North Korea's nuclear issue. Also taking center stage will be fine-tuning the agenda and the schedule for the end of June bilateral summit.
President Moon's envoy to China will leave on Thursday. That's Lee Hae-chan, a former prime minister who had served as a special envoy to China during the Nomuhyun administration in 2003. Sources from the top office say the envoys to Russia and the European Union will leave next week or even later. That will depend on the leaders of the partner countries. The influence of these diplomats on issues affecting the Korean peninsula could be crucial. And their assignments reflect President Moon's determination to put an end to the 6-month-long vacuum in South Korea's diplomacy. Hwang Ho-jun, Arirang News.